in the business. Without a doubt, they've came to save me many times at night running through the desert, and just makes it seem like daylight out there.
I think they've been in the in the business a long time, and they've been supporting us a lot. And having good lights is really important.
They're the brightest. They're a good deal, and they last. They take a beating. I mean,
He's been out for the longest.
they've been out there for the longest. They've been with us since the 70s. So
since we raced Class 6.
since Class 6, they've always been with us. So don't need to change.
They sponsor our car when we raced Class 6 years ago. And we just kind of like to be faithful. And they gave us a good deal. They've always been good to us. So.
Good morning, it's race day and we're ready to go. We pre-ran the race 2 weeks ago and we basically did qualifying yesterday. We're around the 30th position in qualifying, and we'll be getting going here about 10:45 in the morning. I want to thank some of our sponsors, and that would be of course KCHiLites. We're going to be using the light bar tonight. Got the KCs on the front, and they actually were really good in testing, especially the carbon fiber lights on top. So again, we appreciate KC's sponsorship, and hopefully we can take another win today, and that's what we're trying to do. A lot of tough competition out there, but we think we got our day cut out for us.
Just ran the KCHiLites race 2 weeks ago, took second place in 8 Open, and took first place in 7S. So the team's doing really good this year. We're having a great year. It looks like we're going to take first place in 7 for Snore, and we're going to be real competitive in Score as well. So that's what we're doing.
2 years in a row now, I've won the Baja 1000 with the same vehicle. This year's race was pretty amazing. We broke the steering box right in the beginning of the race, put us dead last for our class, and managed to pass the entire field back the last 100 miles of the race left and pull off the win for the season. Luckily we had our KCHiLites both on our front bumper and our 4 HIDs on the roof for that race. Kept us going through both nights. No visibility problems, no electrical issues whatsoever. Worked great for us, and we're glad to have them on the vehicle.
We're out here at the 2008 Parker 425. This is going to probably be a record race once again for KC and Best in the Desert. Yeah, for Camberg Racing, we're a race team and a company that's been in this industry for over 10 years now. And one thing that we're not used to is change. We like partnerships and we like sticking with certain sponsors. Coming on KC is a really exciting change for us because of the new products they have to offer. They have this new HID light. It's double the wattage of the competition. It's a full carbon fiber housing. It's extremely light. The adjustability of the product is awesome. It has a 4-point adjustment on it, so you don't have to mess with how the light mounts to the vehicle to adjust where the light is pointed. And that is a huge advantage over the competition. As well as, you look at the power of this light, 70 watts over a typical 35-watt HID. The size of the light, the built-on ballast, it's just going to be an awesome product, and we need cutting-edge, innovative technology because we want to win the races.
KCHiLites is the way to go. Best lights in the business. Last year's Parker race, they saved the day for us and just kept us going, running like daylight.
I've been racing for about 10 years, and my dad's been racing for about 30, and he retired a couple years ago. We've been running KCHiLites since the beginning. KCHiLites came on board with our program about 2 years ago, and I can say, honestly, these are the best lights in the world, bar none. We just love them. I mean, it's like a football stadium out there when we're running at night. So we're really excited about our program. We're happy to be with KCHiLites and look forward to doing good things.
Hey, KC's the best lighting company out here in the desert. They work the best, they have the best focus, the best lighting. You can get it pointed where you want, and it leads us the way to the finish line in the dark. Right on, thanks.
All right, Pete.
KC all the way.
Yeah. Every team that I race with, I mentioned that we should run KCHiLites. They're awesome lights, they're super strong. We've actually had our bumpers break before, and the lights held on strong, so they're very, very strong, and I want to keep driving on their lights for as long as I've been racing.
I'm Todd Wiley. I drive the number 85 KCHiLites trophy truck. Out here in Best in the Desert, getting ready to go out and do battle with the desert. Yesterday we qualified number 1, and just looking forward to a good race. Well, definitely just out there running the 1,000. Most of the race takes place at night. And it's real important to have a real good set of lights on your truck. The KC lights really help light the way and get us to the finish line.
Yeah, I'm Dave Blakely, driver of the 3112 Nissan Xterra. It's a KCHiLites sponsored Xterra. 6-inch HID lights. Fantastic. I've never had anything brighter. Nothing that draws less amperage. Fantastic product. Not much more to say.